Los Angeles is seen from the sky above. That is beautiful. We have the Clippers as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me today, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Take a look at the Lakers. Despite a very successful road trip, it's got to be nice to return home and play in front of their loyal fans.
And guys, everything is magnified in a game like this. When you're facing your rival, if you have some slip-ups, both your fans and your teammates aren't going to let you forget it anytime soon.
Well, my boys back in Columbus like to say, pressure cooks a hand. And this is a pressure cooker, much more so than any other regular season game. But that makes it all the more fun. Let's strap it on and enjoy.
State Farm brings you tonight's starting players. Here are the five for the Clippers. In the front court, it's Caron Butler, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan. Chris Paul is out there with Willie Green. And for the Lakers, on the perimeter, it's Kobe Bryant and Metta World Peace. Earl Clark is out there with Howard. And it's Nash in at the one spot.
Well, you think about what Chris Paul meant to the Clippers, guys, not just on the floor. I mean, that's pretty obvious. He's one of the best point guards in the league, if not the best. But it had more to do with the identity of the team. I think people took them seriously after that deal. And in fact, in L.A., there was a budding rivalry between the Clippers and the Lakers for, who was the city's best team. And that had never been a question before.
Lakers on D. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, I went back and looked at the tape of that game, guys. I was shocked at how soft they played defensively.
Heck, you didn't need to go back to the tape. All you had to do was look at that box score. I mean, it's obvious they were giving up a lot of high percentage shots.
For so long, Steve, it seemed that the Clippers were always the second fiddle, but with Chris Paul ending up there and not in a Laker uniform, it just changed the whole mindset, like it seems, of the franchise.
And if you've had the tough breaks that the Clippers have had over the years, one big moment or big player acquisition like a Chris Paul can really move your franchise in a totally different direction.
And here is Paul, after Metta World Peace hitting the three. Count that one.
And he will punish an opponent for giving him that much room from mid-range. He'll hit that all day.
Kobe dishes to Clark. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Let's find out now what head coach Benny Del Negro had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
I asked about their game plan defensively, and he said, well, we all know it starts for them at the point guard position with Steve Nash and his combination of elite shooting and passing ability. We really have to stick to our principles and work as a team if we're going to have success against him. Guys, we'll see what happens.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Kobe. Earl Clark picking up that last basket. Backing down is Bryant. And he throws it down with one hand.
The defense caught dozing off that time.
Those open dunks, pretty high percentage.
Yeah, you're not going to miss many of those. I mean, this is really a poor defensive effort.
Now here's Paul, averaging 16 points a game. Fires from deep. Good. Green's got 5.
He's going to take that shot every time if he has that much room to get it off.
Well, you can't even imagine some of the dunks that Blake Griffin has put.
Oh, get it! Don't do that to him. That was fantastic. Wow.
And Clark, the degree of difficulty.
Major.
That was amazing.
Paul gets to Green. Griffin passes to Paul. He feeds it to Butler. Over Nash. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Kobe against Paul. They set the screen. Kobe dishes to Clark. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Well, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
Yeah, there was a lot to like on that play.
Kicks it to Green. Over Clark. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 7. So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Well, looking back at that last game between these two teams, They lost the game. I thought the difference was they were badly out-rebounded inside, and it's so tough to win a game when you can't secure that ball.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Pau Gasol's checked in for Clark. Jamison comes in for Meta World Peace. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Steve Nash. And the Lakers making a change here. World Peace is checked in. And the Clippers with a change here too. Griffin's checked in. And Clark talking about rebound. I'm sure that this team has been reminded of that by the coaching staff.
Without question. And you can't be surprised to see them really crash the boards in this one. They needed to get some second chance points, and their defense needed to limit the offensive rebounds at the other end. Definitely that was a focus for them, controlling and handling both backboards.
Blake kicks to World Peace. Outside for Jamison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kobe, the pass to World Peace. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Meta World Peace. Kobe comes with the double team. Griffin attacking. Oh. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Tearing that roof down with that one.
Yeah, and really a dunk contest dunk that time. Wow.
Yeah, unreal. What a dunk.
Blake with it. Outside, Kobe. 23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Gasol. And the rebound goes to Odom.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Here's Crawford looking for his first bucket of the game. Bledsoe dishes to Crawford. Outside Butler. Shoots over Kobe. And it's Butler missing.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely. I think he should have converted that one.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
And they're really keying in on getting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. They're doing a nice job of not just settling for outside looks.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're working it inside and doing it with intention and purpose.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Lakers right now, the star-studded backcourt of Nash and Kobe. Earl Clark is out there with Antawn Jamison. And it's Howard in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Nash. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami.
Well, there's some very popular destinations for free agents around the league. Chicago, New York, Miami. But for me, the Lakers are still the premier market for players. You know, big city, a history of winning with the Laker organization, and fantastic weather, of course.
2 on the clock, a 15-footer, and that one's good. And 11 points for Kobe Bryant.
Well, guys, with Kobe, it's all about the ability to create his own shot wherever and whenever he wants. And he does it with a combination of size, speed, and tremendous footwork.
Yeah, Steve, but it doesn't end there. I mean, even if you do manage to stick with him and get a hand in his face, it really doesn't matter. Hands just don't seem to bother him at all. His concentration level and confidence at such a high mark. Once he gets it going, there's really no slowing him down.
Here's Hill. The shot no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. And Steve, to follow up on your point, the whole aspect of Hollywood has always been a big lure for the Lakers as far as recruiting Clark free agents.
We've seen it over the years with all the big names they've gotten assigned in free agency. No doubt about it, the Lakers are still one of those destination teams for a lot of players in the league.
Meta World Peace, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Clippers also making some changes. Matt Barnes is checked in for Turioff. Butler comes in for Grant Hill. And it's Paul in for Eric Bledsoe. The free throw drops for Kobe.
You know, I heard an interview with Kobe. They asked him when he knew he was special at basketball. And he said he scored 60 points in a game back when he was 6 years old. 60.
Gasol with it. Headed now by Barnes. And World Peace kicks to Kobe. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Blake for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And Steve Kobe obsessive about the game at a young age. Even at 6 years of age, he was already focused on developing his left hand. His dad played in the NBA for such a long time, guided him along, grew up basically in Italy where his dad was coaching pro basketball. Clark, he was exposed to so much, but obviously from a very early age, he was very focused.
Well, Joe Jellybean Bryant, his dad, he played a long time in the NBA, 9+ years, and then another 7 in Europe or so. So he's been around the game and has grown up in what has been the family business for Kobe.
Butler missing again.
And that's very uncharacteristic for him to miss that shot with such little defensive pressure.
Kobe against Barnes. Kobe draws the double. Blake jacks up a three. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here, coming off that loss against Philadelphia. We always talk about getting good looks. Here's who's doing the best of it in the NBA. Andre Jordan is second. The 4th spot held by Dwight Howard.
Well, both of these guys, Kevin, have had 2 of the highest shooting percentages this season. And even if the fans haven't noticed it, the coaches and their opponents have noticed it, that's for sure.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Earl Clark's checked in for Howard. Jody Meeks comes in for Kobe. And it's Nash in for Steve Blake. And Meeks kicks to Nash. He kicks it to Gasol. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. Lamar Odom picks one up.
Well, you think about the trade that brought Pau Gasol to the Lakers. That's what transformed them into a championship team, because he gave them that interior presence, the passing ability as a big man, and the complement to Kobe Bryant. He's been a huge factor in L.A.
Antoine Jamison's checked in for Metta World Peace. And then for the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. And it's Crawford in for Chris Paul. There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter. Going back to Gasol, his ability to play both the center and the power forward position has been a huge help.
Yeah, always one of my favorite players to watch, Pau Gasol. Quick, skilled, he's 7 feet tall, every bit of it. Can play the floor and face up and hurt people. I think he's gotten better each and every year he's been in L.A., and that's a testament to his work ethic.
Sometimes, Kevin, you can just look at a guy's release and immediately recognize that he's a born shooter. And that's the case with Meeks. Beautiful form, just has a natural way of getting that ball to go through the hoop.
Ever since his college days at Kentucky, he's been one of the best shooters on the planet, and that hasn't changed. You just can't leave him alone anyplace. Lakers leading by 8. Back to Nash. Here's the screen. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
Yeah, that's the smart move there. That's how you want to end the quarter, but make sure you get a good solid possession here.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Blake comes in for Steve Nash. The Clippers also changing it up. Ronny Turioff, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Griffin comes in for Lamar Odom. And it's Hill in for Caron Butler. Meeks, guarded by Crawford. Meeks passes to Howard.
Well, we'll see what happens here. You got to be aware that's your second foul. The question is, do you keep him on the floor or not?
The Lakers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Well, the season numbers for this club are really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Metta World Peace, he's checked in for Clark. And Kobe is subbed in for Jody Meeks. The Clippers also changing it up. Barnes comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Paul in for Eric Bledsoe. The Clippers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Crawford against Kobe. Back to Jamison. Three-pointer. The shot is off. And so we conclude the first half. Lakers lead by 6. And we'll be back shortly.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
This is 2K Sports. I hope your week is off to a good start on this Monday. The Los Angeles Lakers in front against the Clippers. If the playoffs started right now, they'd be on the outside looking in, but it could all change. A win here would move them into the 8th seed. An unbelievable half from Kobe Bryant.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Well, we know he can score, so it's not really a huge shock to see him put up these kind of big numbers.
And I would think that he most likely will continue to carry on this kind of play into the fourth.
And on the floor for Vinny Del Negro as we get into the second half. Ron Butler, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan their front line. Willie Green out there with Chris Paul. Kobe goes in. Back to Howard. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Ball against Kobe. Paul gets a screen from Butler. And again, it's Chris Paul. Paul's got 11.
Boy, Chris Paul is such a joy to watch. A technician offensively, if you will. Always alert, ever in control. And he typically exploits whatever mistakes the defense makes.
Nash drives in and stolen by Jordan. Now the Clippers moving it up. Griffin with the ball and slam dunk by Butler.
I like the awareness they had there. Guys were headed out on the break the instant the steal was made.
And they got the easy bucket because of it.
And a moment to check out where DeAndre Jordan sits in the league rankings. Second in field goal percentage. And he's been using his size and quickness to great effect defensively. He's in the top 20 in the league in blocks per game.
And let's look at his phenomenal field goal percentage again, Steve. I mean, that's really a function of good teammates, a good system. But most of it is just taking good shots and making most of them.
Well, when you talk about Chris Paul, one of the premier ball handlers in the league, and Steve, he can get anywhere he wants to on the court.
Yeah, that's because of his incredible strength, Kevin. It's very deceiving. Paul doesn't look like the biggest guy, but he's really, really strong. And so all he has to do is get just a step by his defender, and then he's got the strength to hold him off and then create enough space to knock down that shot.
Nash, and the shot is good. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Points in the paint has been the main course, the main entree, if you will. They just keep pounding it inside.
Well, they're seeing no resistance defensively in the paint area, so the defense has got to be tougher.
And the Lakers making a change here. Jameson's checked in. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Clippers. There's the feed to Butler for the lead. Here's Jordan, and at last they get one to fall. Jordan's got his first bucket in this one. Outside, Kobe, pass to Howard. Stolen by Bledsoe. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Paul.
Good foul there defensively. Make him earn 2 points from the line.
I agree with you. I mean, no freebies. Don't give anybody an easy opportunity. Make good use of your foul there.
Well, one of the toughest commodities to find in this league, Kevin, is a great point guard, not only on the floor, but off the floor. Chris Paul is a model leader. He's a guy who is probably as talented as any point guard in the league, but his leadership qualities, I think, put him over the top.
You know, it isn't just the inspiration off the court or making big-time baskets. I mean, the way he passes is infectious to his team. I mean, it's contagious, and it usually ends up permeating the whole team. Same goes for his defense. I mean, he'll come up with that big steal and can completely change the momentum with the kind of plays he can make at both ends of the floor.
Crawford left side. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
Yeah, you're right. Plus 7 lead changes already.
Jamison with a screen on Paul. Blake kicks to world peace. Off target with his 3. The Clippers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Crawford, and Gasol sends it back. Blake dishes to World Peace, and the pass to Blake. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Jamison, easy jumper from very short distance. And the Lakers lead by 1. The Clippers shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want, when they want it. That drops. Odom's got his first basket of the night.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
And they're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intentions.
Meeks passes to Jamison. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. Jamison's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And again, the lead changes hands.
Yep, back and forth we go, Steve. I mean, back and forth, neither side caving in.
Beyond the arc. The shot misses. The Clippers go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score in that Rockets game. Should be close, I think.
That shot by Griffin, no good. The Lakers in the lead.
And they will hold for the last shot.
Yeah, good clock management is essential here.
Here's Blake, defended by Griffin. Passes it to Meeks. The tray. But they get it back. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams put it.
Tune in this Thursday. LeBron James and the Miami Heat take on Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hoops action.
While we're still getting underway here in the fourth, let's go down to Doris Burke, who has our Sprite Uncontainable Game Report. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Today, it's the Lakers coming away with the uncontainable game. Everything seems to be going their way, and right now they look to be in complete control. We'll see if that's the case as we head into the final period.
Thank you, Doris. Gasol at the 4, with Howard in at the 5. And in the backcourt, it's Nash and Kobe. And it's Clark in at small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Crawford against Kobe. Right side, Kobe on the mark with the 15-footer. Kobe's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Lakers. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Tell you what, it has been all offense all game long.
You know what? This is really fun to watch, guys. I mean, as a coach, though, this is when you want to just harness this energy and bottle it up and ride it all the way.
Back to Nash. This one for 3. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Fellas, they are heating up from outside now.
Yep, of their last 5 hoops, 3 of them have come from long range.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
You know, guys, I think what makes Steve Nash amazing is we know he's one of the great passers in the history of the NBA. He might be the best shooter of all time. When you look at the numbers, that would be the case. And you don't normally say that about a guy who's a pure point guard.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to listen in on what Vinny Del Negro had to say to his team. He told his players, guys, we're letting opportunities slip away in transition. Let's push it up the floor, look to score some points in early offense. Kevin, can they pick up the tempo?
Thanks, Doris. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Clippers. Lakers leading by 3. And one thing I think that bears emphasizing with Steve Nash is what a force he is offensively. You know, Clark, sometimes we get locked into just scoring, but Nash, between his shooting and his passing, really lifts the entire offense.
Well, he controls the flow of a team offensively too, Steve, and I think sometimes that's overlooked. You know, you look at points and assists, how your team paces and plays offensively is usually due to the point guard.
And Kobe, here we go. Easy shot. Again, the Lakers.
Boy, he's been so dependable here this game, really playing well offensively.
Throws it up high, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
You really really got to be exactly on the same page to connect on that long alley-oop.
And even then, it's a tough play.
The pass and the catch, both next to impossible. They pulled it off.
And the Lakers making a change here. Gasol's checked in. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing, guarded by Crawford. Gathers, and again, Kobe Bryant. Kobe's got 21 in the game.
That shooting percentage is off the charts, guys. He's really hitting his shots today.
Crawford kicks to Jordan, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
Well, you know when he goes up with both hands, it's going to go down hard.
Now, here's Nash. Back to Gasol. Outside for Kobe. Crawford with the steal. He dishes it to Griffin. The shot is off.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Nash against Paul. Nash dishes to Gasol. In low to Howard. And stolen by Jordan. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Crawford. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Crawford's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Lakers have gone a perfect 4-4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Kobe passes to Howard. Hammers it home.
Ammonia strong finish right there, partner. You hear me? That was ammonia strong.
Ripped it down with two hands.
That's about as high percentage as you can get.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 3. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. .132 left in the fourth. Clippers moving the ball around. Back to Paul. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Great D that time from Howard. Lakers leading by 3. On the wing, Kobe. Defended by Butler. Kobe against Butler. The dish to Gasol. Buries it down low. And the Lakers lead by 5.
What a play. The hoop plus the home.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
That free throw good from Gasol.
Well, he caps it off in style with the free throw. Big possession there to extend the lead.
Kobe comes with the double team. There's the triple. The Lakers with the rebound. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the powerful one-handed slam.
They've really executed well here offensively.
Well, it's going to take a major catastrophe, a colossal collapse, for them to not walk away with the win.
Jordan kicks to Butler. Paul dishes to Crawford. Now Griffin inside. Kobe with the steal. And now Nash pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And they're closing this game out in style. Yeah, I like what they're doing here, competing till the very end.
That's certainly what it looks like. I mean, there's no let-up in them so far.
And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 10. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. The Clippers also making some changes. Ronnie Turioff, he's checked in for Griffin. Hill comes in for Chris Paul. And Willie Green is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Turioff. Rises up and throws it down.
He's short for the center position, but he makes up for it with tremendous leaping ability.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Launches a three, and another three for the Lakers.
And this one is just about over. It's going to be an easy win for them in the end.
Yeah, I think they can just about put this one on cruise control for the last few seconds here.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Now it's time to say so long.